and I've been doing this since 1979. I'm Alexander Dahlgren-Jawad, and if you're not in the design industry, you can go ahead and step out because this is a message for my brothers and sisters in the industry. Why is it when people post comments on videos that you make where they post pictures of their homes, typically, one, ask a question, or two, show you something they've done that they're proud of, that you take this as an opportunity to tear them down?
Doesn't it fill you with shame?
I don't really care what your opinion is of accent walls. A lot of people are adding panel molding to rooms because it adds architectural interest. But if for whatever reason they put it on one wall instead of all walls, that does not make them lesser than. And I don't think you understand the impact that making these kind of statements has on the community.
It's wrong, shockingly wrong.
You cannot talk to people this way. And frankly, if they wanted to put panel molding on all the walls, they would have done it. Perhaps it cost more than they could afford. Perhaps they're going to do it at a later date. But to specifically call them out when they ask a question and criticize their home in this way is unconscionable. Since I started doing this back in January, I've noticed a lot of young designers that have started including information in their videos that is helpful. Things that you should consider when you're doing something. And it's done without judgment, and it's incredibly helpful, and I'm so happy to see it. But then, the next design video that scrolls around is someone squatting in a tile showroom to deride a mosaic floor in a shower and talk about what kind of loser would ever install such a floor. One, let's talk about how grossly impolite it is to go into someone's place of business and use that as a prop in the presentation of a video so that you can irritate people in hopes that they will respond and somehow, make you famous or something? This is not going to bring you work. All this is going to do is make all of us look like we are crackpots.
Probably one of those places with a high wire fence and yowling inmates.
And we are judgmental. And we are not serious about what it is that we're doing. And for you to do these sorts of things is harmful not only to you, but to the general public. Imagine someone has put said floor in their shower, a floor which, by the way, has been used for 100 years, but they've seen it in pictures and they always wanted one, and when they had the opportunity, they installed it. And then some snot-nosed kid gets on there and starts telling them how trashy they are for installing it. So if you don't have something positive to say about an image that someone sent you, if you don't have something helpful to say, then simply say nothing. There is no reason for it. I vacillate between feeling bad for you because I know that this sort of behavior typically comes from a lack of skill, a lack of expertise, a lack of empathy, and perhaps that will come to you in time. But some of you people are in your 40s and 50s and you still haven't grown up. This is not okay. On the other hand, I become furious because you do not understand the damage that you are doing. Everybody is a human being. Most people are proud of their homes, whether they're a single wide trailer or a 25,000 square foot mansion on the hill. Whomever they are, they deserve to be treated with empathy and respect. And your job as a designer is to listen and help them to improve their homes. It is not to sit in judgment and tear people down so that you can feel superior. Because let me tell you, you are not. I'm Alexander Dahlgren-Jawad,